Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Sunday, September 17th, 2023, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Now Mind You podcast. This is episode 86, Manga. I'm TJ.
I'm Matt.
I'm Bryce.
And as far as announcements go, we got a special surprise for y'all today, which I think if you've read the vibe of the podcast, you'll see it coming from a mile away. But with that, first and foremost, I have to correct the Instagram post I put out on our Instagram account yesterday. So we're actually going to be getting way more in terms of the docket than just what we initially assumed was Kaiju and Chainsaw. We got Kaiju, Chainsaw Man, we got Sakamoto Days, and we have My Hero Academia. Today we're also going to be, covering our favorite chapter this week, and of course we'll talk about our topic of the week, which is what this week, fellas?
What American comics would we like to see get a manga or an anime?
All right, with that, I will kick us off into Sakamoto Days. This is chapter 135, titled Kamihate. And of course, Sakamoto Days is by Yuto Suzuki. Where do we leave off? Kamihate is a Hall of Fame hater. If you saw what he did to Lou's laptop, that was completely unnecessary, but here we are. Now, how would I summarize this? Kamihate is him. Heisuke's got something to say, though. Now, 8 kilometers is about 5 miles. So Kamihate is such a legendary sniper. Usually you can expect somebody to be able to snipe you from about 4 kilometers. He does double that. So that's like what, 2.5-ish miles away. He's out here doing 5, right? So my question is, what the hell kind of scope does he have on the rifle? Let me find out he's not even using a scope the whole time and his eyes are just that good. Must be nice. What if I wear glasses. What if Kamihate is an actual bird of prey? That would be a surprising and hilarious twist. So far, we've only seen the actual rifle barrel act as a proxy to Kamihate, and we've seen it essentially kind of behave like a person to a certain degree, right? It's also showing emotions, right? The shaking, so on and so forth. And I'm only saying this because shooting someone from 5 miles away and hitting through their scope is like scary petty. But he shot, the dude was like, hey, that can't be. No, he must have gotten lucky. And as he looks through his scope, he gets shot. What movie was it where someone looks through the peephole and the barrel of the gun is right there? And dude's like, spoinkle. I forget what movie that
Bad
is.
Boys
you
2.
know what I'm talking about, right? Where he he like shoots homeboy through the peephole. That's what that felt like, but from like 5 miles away. Also, reading lips correctly at that distance is insane.
It's wild.
The NPCs in Sakamoto Days are crazy. Like, how is it that they just have no reaction to all this nonsense, yo? It's like every time they're drawn with a blank face, it's 100% NPC energy. Now, what you about to do, Heisuke, right? His whole aura seems different. He's like, I've dealt with my trauma. I gotta handle this, y'all. I got to handle this. I can't let what Kumanomi said about me be true. It looks like he's ready to handle business, and we might end up with a new #1 sniper. I think he's not going to abandon his ricochet shot or, don't kill him ways. I think he's going to adhere to that. I think it's going to be difficult trying to adhere to that dealing with someone like Kamihate, but this is going to be an exciting battle to see. So I feel like it's kind of subverting what Bryce theorized, but still staying within that same vein. Like, he's going to level up, and instead of being trained by Kamihate, it looks like through this battle with Kamihate, he gets to level up. Or it could even be like Kamihate ends up acknowledging him at the outset of this battle, right? And takes him on as an apprentice. It remains to be seen, but I'm kind of excited for where we're headed there. Where's my anime announcement? Never forget, I'm gonna keep asking about it. Also, looking forward to the Kamihate face reveal. It's going to have to happen if they're going to use his identity to essentially get into Assassin Con 2023. Also thinking about it, he's like a hikikomori, right? What do they say? The recluse is hikikomori in Japan, right? The hikikomori sniper. I'll snipe you from the comfort of my home where my stuff is. That's Kamihate's whole vibe. And him losing it over weather girls, treating them as goddesses because weather is so important to snipers. Hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna pass the mic over. Matt, what you got?
So The fact that this master sniper is an extreme recluse is probably the funniest thing in the world to me. Like the sniper is agoraphobic.
Yeah.
That's why he's so good. Because he's afraid to be out in public. Like, I don't know, man. That shit to me is crazy. Um Sakamoto Days never disappoints me with the ridiculousness that we get in every chapter. Like, I'm glad that Hayskade like came out of his funk um to kill a dude by shooting a knife that was already floating in the air. Like to shoot a knife and then nah, bro, shooting a pin off a grenade. Just
Extra.
the sniping highlights that we saw really was just crazy. We not finna not talk about Sakamoto grabbing that damn light pole and
But
turning the car
that's
off.
easy work for him. That's a regular ass day.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a regular.
That's the whole thing. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I got much else to add. I'm gonna pass it to you, Bryce.
Hey, this shit crazy. Like I keep telling y'all how Sakamoto Days world ain't got no motherfucking shield, bro. And clearly this is the case. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a fun ass chapter, but this shit is scary, my nigga. Like, somebody got their fucking wheel shot out. They was like, damn, this
No
shit crazy.
reaction. Yeah.
I knew I should have just took the E-way. Bro, like, nah, bro. Like, there's too much crazy shit going on and y'all too regular about it. Like, this shit's not okay, bro. But in regards to the chapter, like, yeah, like this is dope. Um the sniper feats is insane. So what happens with Hio now, just kind of getting his energy back and getting back into the fight is that's going to be very interesting to see. Ultimately this is going to be a very fun sequence of events happening. So I'm excited about next chapter. Yeah, we need that anime announcement. And we need a color page too. We need a color.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was fun. I can't wait for the reveal too. I need to see what this dude looks like. What if he's like some swole ass, handsome ass dude that just can't go outside? Like
it's gonna be a hamster.
I want that. I want him to be a hamster or a hawk or some wild as hell where it's like, what? Just up the ridiculousness a little bit. But yeah, with that, Bryce,
me
take us into relax. Not that one yet. Take us into Chainsaw Man first. Take us into Chainsaw Man.
All right,
so you're a little too ready, bro. You're a little too ready. I was like,
so check this out. It's Chainsaw Man, chapter 142. Chainsaw Man is Chainsaw Man it right now. What do I mean by that? First 5 chapters is talk about watching Denji in the shower.
First 5 chapters.
First 5 pages. I'm sorry, not first 5 chapters. First 5 pages. Let me see if I got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Talk about Denji in the shower. Denji and Mifune. And it's interesting how this conversation so like weird and crazy and psychotic that she's just basically admitted that she's a psycho fan of Denji's. She basically says like, hey, Denji's like, you're a crazy fan of Psycho of Chainsaw Man. She's like, I'm not a crazy fan of Chainsaw Man. I'm a crazy fan of Denji. See, I watched Chainsaw Man fail to save my mom and dad, but I saw Denji cry about it. So it's interesting, kind of her being a fan of the human side of Denji rather than being kind of held up in like the whole thing of like what Chainsaw Man is or what Chainsaw Man does,
right?
As opposed to Denzel,
oh my God,
shows up and he's like, nah, fuck all that. I'm about that action. I'm about Chainsaw Man. And so he just sits down and basically props up what's about to happen. Suffering and struggling and getting killed, and despite it all, returns to life and getting back up again. basically he's just like, nah, man, you are a monster. It's all about the pain, it's all about the horror, it's all about getting right back up. So, and he basically tells Chainsaw Man like he about to fuck some shit up. And then we go to the food court, and what do we see? All the devils there about to go crazy in the food court. And I hope it doesn't happen, because this is giving me flashbacks to a manga that I had to stop because like that shit just got too crazy for me. Gantz. This is giving me mad.
Don't talk about that, bro.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Everyone's
like, we don't talk, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that tracks. Go
on. But yeah, this was an interesting chapter from Mifune, and their relationship going forward. Mifune, where their relationship going forward. This is kind of interesting to kind of have this idea of someone, well, two people now, one person from the Church of Chainsaw Man and one person from the public safety devil hunters that appreciate Denji for who he is instead of just being the Chainsaw Man. So how this plays out later is going to be very interesting. It's about to get some shit. We about to get into that Chainsaw Man recklessness. And yeah, I'm gonna pass it on to Matt.
Damn, I'm getting blessed. I keep getting the mic. It's probably because I'm losing a series. Anyway, Chainsaw Man, vroom, vroom. I'm really just waiting for the other shoe to drop, man. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. This girl is crazy as all hell. The standoff is about to happen, at the food court, which is like, where else should it happen? Possibly. I don't know, man. This chapter was just, like I said, I'm just waiting for this shit to drop. Shorty watching him in the bathroom, Denji saying what he doing in the bathroom, very dingy. Motherfuckers being like, me personally, I rock with Chainsaw Man, but that's me though. Like, that's the energy that a lot of people was giving off. But I'm gonna pass it to you, TJ.
I don't really have anything to add other than, again, this chapter to me felt like the calm before the storm. So similar to Matt, and that I'm waiting for that other shoe to drop. And then I'm curious to see how this ends up progressing. Are we going to see Denji change into Chainsaw Man? Maybe he gets some type of exception or exemption rather from Yoshida and the Public Devil Hunters. Speaking of which, other than Mifune, what are Yoshida and the Public Devil Hunters doing? They should be well aware of this plot by the Chainsaw Man Church. But I have a feeling that it's going to be Asa, because again, so far since the incident with the Falling Devil and that devil straight out of Beetlejuice, we've seen things kind of get flipped. Asa's in the background, Denji's in the foreground. When this second half started, Denji was in the background, Asa was in the foreground. Now again, it's flipped. We got a little bit of Asa, a chapter or two ago?
I guess I never really noticed that.
You know what I mean? Like, we got a little bit of Asa and Yoda a chapter or two ago, but I think she might be the hero in the BG now. So I don't know. But again, it's Satsuki Fujimoto, so maybe everything I'm saying is moot. But I'm still kind of curious, but I'm approaching it with a lot of caution. I'll leave it at that. That was me.
All right, what we got up next?
Well, sir, I'm glad you spoke up because you got Kaiju next.
Yeah.
So we got Kaiju number 8, chapter 93, and our boy Narumi is still fighting this damn kaiju, but he has 100%.
You mean Soshido?
Soshido, yeah, my bad. And he has 100% output from his suit. He and Ten are completely synced up, like to the point that he's telling him to read his thoughts.
That was pretty cool. Like, not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope. And he was like, all right, we're setting up for our final attack. And was like, this shit is just crazy enough to work. And ultimately what he does is he does the single strike, cuts the chest open, basically does the cat eyes teleport behind him, has two more of his machines drop down, and he pulls his blades out. He does the knives, and he has his sword intertwined in the tail on his suit, and pretty much starts doing this three sword style against this damn kaiju. Now, the point of this was that they had to do some shit he's never done before because this kaiju keeps adapting like fast. And now that they finally have found where his core is, they got to be quick. So they up a new attack to hit the mark. The new attack doesn't work. And the kaiju then springs out 6 blade arms. And it turns out that none of that was meant to be the real attack in the first place. And a move that this motherfucker made up in his head that Hoshina had just thought about, he theorized, he just decides to up it because in this scenario, he literally has the physical dexterity to do it, which is where he lands, 12 consecutive blows in one spot. And in doing that, he completely opened up this kaiju and goes to attack the core. One of the arms blocks it. And I was like, my heart dropped, and I was like, fuck, like it didn't work.
And then what did he do?
It turns out that was merely a distraction, and that the tail was going around, and it got the core out from behind, and he stabs the kaiju in the neck from behind and gets the core. Man, bro. Stop playing with Hoshina, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't trust the cat eyes. Man. They went crazy. This one, they really went crazy. The next zone hop is gonna be tough. Hopefully at some point we actually get I don't even remember the name of the main character no more, to be honest. Kafka, I'm playing, but man, maybe Kafka is in the next zone hop. I don't know, but at this point, man, these niggas that made a tough one. This is a tough one for them to have to. They're gonna have to try to overcome, to be real. I'm gonna pass it. Actually, I'm gonna switch it up some. I'm gonna pass it to you, Bryce.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This was a really good. This was a fun chapter, fam. Like, just kind of hitting the 100% and just getting on the trail of the kaiju. That dope ass surprise at the end. I wonder if the tail, like, if he cut off the tail, or if the tail like jumped off of itself, which says something different when it comes to the kaiju suit now. If
that's a possibility.
If that's a possibility, yeah, like that's some shit. Yeah, this was just absolutely dope. It was so cool seeing Hoshina completely bond with kaiju number 10 and going forward, him being able to go 100%. I wonder how that's gonna affect him going forward. It's the thing about Kaiju number 8 is, out of all the manga, even JJK, I don't know how this is gonna play out in the future, how long this is gonna be. So just having a character do this is really fun, and it's really exciting to see where they go forward with this. So this was just a fun ass chapter. We about to go over to the next fight. I don't know who it is, but it's just going. We've been getting so many dope ass like steals and fucking so many dope ass fights from this series. It just keeps on giving. Love me some Kaiju number 8. I'm gonna pass it to TJ. I love this fucking chapter.
I know that Roronoa Zoro is in One Piece right now, going like, he stole my whole fucking flow. He stole my whole fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar. Nah, they hit 100%, bro. That's all. My question is, could 10, like Bryce was alluding to, could 10 detach itself the whole time? What's the aftermath of this? Can he just do this? What if it like detaches himself, grows like arms and legs, and he's just this mini kaiju?
That's the next. Wait, no, that's like the super kaiju form. Like they just jump people.
Yeah, so they just jump people as a crew, and they're synced up. The chapter was fire. Now let's see what the drawback is going to be like hitting 100%, because I'm pretty sure he was bleeding out of his eyes, which we also saw happen to Narumi. So
yeah,
this is going to be wild, right? And then also zone hopping wise, do we go to Kafka or do we go to Leno? Cause we ain't seen
yeah.
Lando in a minute. You feel me?
It's
So
also not his series.
it's also not his series. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right, it's time, fellas. Bryce, you want to do the honors?
You mean
Go ahead, release the seal. I might regret saying that.
we gonna cover My Hero, right? Let's just cover My Hero. This was actually like a really good chapter. Like, you had Belly Laser.
All right, there's shoe number one. Okay.
And Invisible Girl, and My Hero, All Might was continue on the fight with All for One, and have some kids watching and kind of getting them involved. Just getting hope for the people again, which is something My Hero has always done. And then lo and behold, one of my favorite characters showed up, Stain, who ends up using his ability to freeze All for One, and so my All Might's gonna get another blow in, and just being honest with you, this was just such a good and rewarding chapter. And
hold on, is this Bryce?
Yeah, no, it was a good chapter, and I'm excited to read it next week. This shit.
Oh, you're
dead,
excited to
bro.
read it next week?
This shit is dead. It's dead. This is the announcement. This is the announcement. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? We are dropping it. My Hero is done. We are dropping it. This shit is done, my nigga. It's done. It's better. It's 6 feet deep, bro. Guess what? You know what? It's appropriate Stain showed up. Guess what? Because we stopped too, nigga. It's over. It's done. We ain't talk about this shit no more. Shouts out my nigga Stain. The only cool thing about this series. I'm done. We out. Bye.
Hold on, a real hero. Well, wait a goddamn minute now. He ain't the only cool thing now.
Okay, yeah, okay. You're right. You show him some love, man. It's
yours is real hero Muriel Togata. Just
real hero Muriel Togata, right? Real hero Muriel Togata.
He's a real hero, unlike
that
some
nigga
niggas.
Stain. Real hero Muriel Togata and that nigga Stain. That's it. Everybody else, fuck them.
Damn.
Fuck them. Shit dead. Goodbye. Pass it on. Stomp on it. Piss on it a little bit. And then throw it away.
Relax.
Damn.
Well, I guess I unleashed this upon the world.
I chill. I stop.
That's you chilling? All right. Anyway.
I stop. I'm stopping now.
Yeah. Don't say you're chilling.
I'm stopping now. Like the author should have stopped. It's 400 chapters. 400 chapters too much. What we gonna replace this with? We got options.
I think we still need to wait for a couple of series we have eyes on to hit the threshold. Basically, if you guys, because we've alluded to this a few times before, and I know Matt can back me up on this, but if you can, if the titles we're looking at hit past where Ayashimon ended, they are strong candidates. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Disagree? Okay. Agree, guys? Where we at?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I just also want to point out Dan to Dan is how many chapters strong?
Oh, that's actually a good call out. I just need to get caught up. But if you know what, because we got you, Bryce, and we got Matt who both read Dan to Dan. So if you guys want to add that as like an immediate addition, I'm actually cool with that.
Hey,
if we want to cement it on air, that's fine by me.
I'm with it, TJ. I'm gonna just say this: everything we say ain't gonna make no fucking sense.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, since we already get the Hajime no Ippo, right?
Right. Like, I mean, we do Hajime no Ippo, Bryce, and you don't read that one, so I think it's only fair, right? But with that, wait, Matt, did you have anything you wanted to say about My Hero? I was just like, I'm already past it. Like, I actually have.
No, I mean, I'm straight. To be honest, like,
that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Because I'm like, all right, cool. Whew, man, my shoulders feel light. Favorite chapter this week, y'all.
Oh, that's a good. Well, technically, shit. Now that I know it's over with,
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm gonna say Kaiju personally.
Kaiju was fire, but I picked up volume 2. I was like, every time I say this, I get reminded, like, why aren't you reading Dan to Dan? But I picked up volume 2 of Hiromu Arakawa's Full Metal Alchemist new title, Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Shit's fucking fire. Really digging this volume. But in terms of manga chapters, I'm gonna have to say Kaiju number 8 was exactly what I wanted it to be this week. And this is, given Sakamoto Days, this is saying a lot. Kaiju number 8 was exactly what I wanted it to be. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Martial Master assuming. Like, I really enjoyed the chapter this week.
I didn't check it out yet. I didn't get a chance to check it out yet. But that series, hey, full disclosure, this is one of the ones we're keeping an eye on to see if they hit our threshold. Just putting that out there.
12 more chapters. Let's do it. They're gonna make it. I think they're gonna make it.
100%. Knock on wood. With that, topic of the week time, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
American comic book. Would you like to see get an anime or manga treatment?
We want to start it off.
I'm gonna kick it off.
Let's go.
This nigga's about to say Superman.
No, but you're close.
Batman. No, I'm joking. Spider-Man.
Spawn.
Damn it, you son of a
Damn, I
you
didn't
son of a bitch.
That's a
They could be so dark, bro. They could
mad.
go so crazy.
Shit mad.
Yeah.
I was in my head. It was like literally that was the first I should have gone first. I should have gone first. I should have gone first. That was literally all right, well, I guess that's why we're friends.
That's heat.
So
that is heat.
To supplement what Matt was saying, I was in my head, I was like, they could go Spawn by itself, or if the powers that be would allow for it, I could see like a Berserk and Spawn crossover where you have medieval Spawn in the Berserk universe. But that might be a little too dark.
I'll be honest with you. A lot of them issues in their Berserk universe pretty much over with. You just drop Spawn off.
That's true too. Yeah. God, what?
a lot of
God hand, huh?
God, huh? Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway,
hey, Gus, why don't you just sit down for a little bit, bro? Give me an hour. All this shit gonna be fixed.
It's like, hey, Gus, y'all ever heard of guns?
Damn.
Hey, bro, this is called a semi-auto. Yeah. This is called a chopper, and he sings.
Or in the way Spawn would really say it, why the fuck didn't you just shoot him?
Sorry. What if Spawn's like, hey, Gus, get some of this symbiote with your fucking Berserker armor. like, could you imagine, bro?
Oh my god.
Hey, Gus, listen. When you die, just don't take the deal, bro, because they gonna call. They gonna call you. They gonna call you, bro. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
They definitely gonna call you. You're 100% gonna get called.
You get called. They about to pay you
Hall of Fame Hellspawn. It's like
they niggas was talking about you when I got down there.
Yeah, that's wild. Oh wait,
Spawn.
Hey, Guts. Like, Guts. Hey, nigga, you famous as hell. Like,
right. Damn.
Oh wait, Matt, did you have an honorable mention? We kind of just went on a tangent because it was like,
yeah, you know what I did actually. My honorable mention is gonna shock both of y'all. Actually, is
Sailor Moon. No, okay.
Funny as fuck.
Wait, why Flash? Flash Gordon? Flash.
Funny as hell. No, we don't see a lot of speedster stuff in anime. And I think there's a lot of fun things that could be done with that. Like we always see, the machine gun punches and stuff like that. But I think in the world of anime, like handling super speed could be done like pretty cool.
What about Killua? Does he count?
Yeah, I guess Killua counts, but I mean, even still, yeah. That's one person.
You know what? You might be right. I feel like there's that
Flash
dude in Black Clover.
In the world of speedsters and shit like that, you could fuck around and do a isekai with Flash, fuck around and run back too far on accident. Now you got to live here till you figure out how to get back.
He runs back and gets hit by Truck Coon or by Truck Coon.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's actually interesting. We don't really get that much speedster shit
Yeah.
in anime manga. I didn't even think about that. Because it's usually like we'll see high speed battles, we'll see flight, but do we ever straight up see speedsters?
Nah, is there
No.
speed? There's no speed. I mean, ingenium, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
but think about how
Does
much
he
screen
count?
time he gets.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
You just don't really see super speed, bro.
I mean, Ice Shield 21, but it was just more like the dude could run a 40-yard dash in like 3 to 4 seconds or something like that. But I don't know if that's like speedster so much as is like exaggerated for the sake of a football manga.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm.
Those are some good choices. I'm not mad at them at all. Well, I'm mad at the first one because I had that one too. But other than that,
Well, since you was mad, go ahead. Why don't you take the next one?
well, shit. I guess I only got one now.
No, I'm so sorry. The one that you don't have fucking 50.
You know what? No, Bryce, you go. I'm gonna think about like 12 more. Just no, out of spite. Out of spite. I'm gonna make this podcast 3 hours. No, I don't know if you guys have ever read Radiant Black.
I love Radiant Black.
My nigga.
Okay,
but it's like the guy who writes Radiant Black is a huge fan of like Kamen Rider, anime, Super Sentai, so on and so forth. So he's definitely got those vibes when he's writing Radiant Black. Kyle Higgins, who actually did some of the writing for a lot of the Boom Comics, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series. Like I think he was the author behind some of those first volumes. But Radiant Black, bro, it's primed for some type of manga anime treatment for sure. And actually off rip, I'm gonna give you this one that I think this is like an off the top honorable mention, also despite Matt, Batman Beyond.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's already got that vibe, low key. I'm gonna pass it to you, Bryce.
All right, listen. All right, hear me out. I got a list. It's only 6. And I just want to see raw shit. Okay, I want to see some raw with some decent.
Matt's pissed.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
No.
I'll be mad when y'all hear my list. Now, I'm gonna start it off easy. Number 1, Heroes for Hire. I'm talking Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Cowboy Bebop style, like just good ass animation and fights and shit. That's some shit. You could do some hero shit. You could do some story shit. You could do a lot of shit. That would be dope.
You're gonna get like some Misty Knight cameos. You can get like Daughters of the Dragon, Misty Knight, and what's her face? God damn. Colleen Wing. Yes. And then fucking
you're gonna get some Night Days, some Silver Saber. It's gonna be like some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm getting
Jessica
at.
Jones too with the cameos. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, okay. The next one, Sin City. Only because I feel like the animation for that would be crazy. Sin City straight out the graphic novel.
Sin City is cool.
The next one, I don't know. Luther Strode.
I'm not familiar.
That would be nuts.
That would be
Luther Strode would be cool, but they got to get the right studio to do Luther Strode.
Right studio, perfect animation, fam. That shit would be a hit every episode.
I'm assuming there's a lot of jazz music simply off of the strength of Luther.
No, it's a lot of fucking violence.
That shit is like a Broly soundtrack on steroids.
Yeah, Luther Strode is it's intense, bro.
I got the collection. I got all 3 volumes in one. I love Luther Strode. I wish the writer and the artist behind Luther Strode would do Luke Cage actually, but that's a whole different thing. Next one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just seems like that would work. Give, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like enough, yeah. Mutant, okay. Yeah. Next one, Hellboy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got some demon shit. Got some fighting shit. That would be awesome. This one I just thought of in when TJ was talking. Do a power bomb.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Do a Power Bomb, the comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy because I've been just like a wrestling anime. I feel like that is just one that we don't get enough of, and that would just be fucking awesome.
It's drawn like it's ready for that too.
Yeah, yep. And the story's crazy enough that people would just get on by. That could be a fucking movie, honestly.
I don't disagree.
That's my list.
I got another honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking violence, Invincible.
Oh,
yeah.
I got one that would just have to be like you just have to take it for what it is. Sandman.
Yeah, I consider Sandman.
Yeah, I could see that as well.
Preacher would be a weird one. I wouldn't watch a Preacher anime. That's too much. It's too much.
Oh, one that probably has already gotten an anime manga treatment only because it's so adjacent to that. Usagi Yojimbo.
Mm-hmm.
Stan Sakai. I don't have to say anymore.
Hey, when I was doing research on this topic, just making sure I didn't pick something that had already happened.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered something that apparently there's not a Lilo and Stitch, but there's a Stitch anime that takes place not with Lilo, but on some like made up Japanese island. And it got 3 whole seasons. And it has nothing to do with Lilo and Stitch at all. It's it's still Stitch, but it's a whole different universe. Like it's like if he landed somewhere else. I just thought that shit was crazy. I was like, what?
Okay.
Stitch, Red Sun.
Damn. Stitch Red Sun is crazy.
I'd watch it. I read the whole comic.
Well, with that said, y'all good? Y'all got any final thoughts? Anything else y'all want to add?
Nerd.
Huh?
Bye, my hero. Bye.
Bye. Well, thank you guys for rocking with us. This has been another episode of the Now Mind You podcast. You can find all of us on social media. You can find me at Matt Hambrick. That's MattHambric. And that's wherever you like to get your social media, TJ.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Tuss4Skate. That's TUSS4_SKATE. Yeah.
You was definitely at Monster Mash.
Where can they find you, Bryce?
I mean, I can tell you where y'all can't find me anywhere where my hero is, but if you're looking for me, you can find me at Akshay_Onsa. That's AXE_ONCA, baby. And where can they find us?
They can find.
It doesn't matter where they can find us. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wow. They can find us at Now Mind You Podcast, wherever you like to get your social media and wherever you like to get your podcast. We are everywhere. With that said, we will either see you guys in a combat episode or we'll see you next week. Peace out.
Peace.